What's up and good morning, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo Flips, Team Muscle 100%. You already know what it is. So, man, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. You already know the deal. Check it out, guys. First and foremost, God bless. I hope this video is finding you in great health and wealth. Please excuse my appearance this morning. Second time I shot a video in my robe. I really do just love this robe. Not gonna front, super comfortable. I have to start getting ready for work. It's my Friday. But before we roll into this video, I just want to do a brief introduction of what we're going to start doing here. I want this to be motivational Mondays, money Mondays, however you want to say it, motivational money Mondays. And basically what we're going to do on Mondays from now on is we're either going to talk about some money, we're going to talk about leveraging credit, we're going to talk about the 20% rule like we're getting into today, we're going to talk about profit or loss videos, and we're going to dedicate Monday to that type of video. Either Mondays or Thursdays. I think Monday's better. I'm sorry, Monday or Tuesday. But I think Monday's going to be better because I work and I could just have it shot and then just schedule it to come out. And then we'll continue to do all the, just off the cuff type videos, whatever's going on in my life. And then on Thursdays, I like to drop something else that's a little bit more sufficient. I don't know if sufficient's the right word, but a little bit more substance to it, okay? Also, right now I'm using a mic. I don't know, if it sounds good or not. I hope it does. Remember how it sounds now, and then tell me how it sounds in the video. In the video, it's no mic. It's just me talking. Here, right now, I'm using the mic. I don't know if I'm even using it correctly. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I just took it out of the box, plugged it in, and went. So, any which way, guys, like I said, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us as a team. And again, your wins are my wins. That's the only way we're doing this, okay? Thank you guys so much. God bless and take care of each other. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo Flips, Team Us 100%. You already know what it is. First and foremost, I want to say God bless. I hope this video finds you in great health and wealth, of course. And if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, really appreciate it. If you do, y'all know tell you. So today's video I'm gonna come at you and it's how to triple your worth in 1 year. It's the simplest thing in the world if you're a disciplined individual. All right, there's a few things that go into it. It's different for everybody. And we're gonna break it down to what I consider to be the easiest, okay? We're going to start with $1,000. And really all it comes down to is I live by this rule. It's a 20% rule. Okay? So you have to profit 20% of your money every single month. Okay? So if in month one you got $1,000, boom. It's the beginning of January, I got $1,000. I got, hypothetically speaking, I got 30 days. I need to make 20%. 20%, by the way, guys, this also has to do a little bit, if not a little bit, with compound interest, how that kind of works as well. But let's get to this, okay? So you got $1,000. I know some of you guys are like, oh, only 1,000? You got 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. Whatever you're at, but let's just start with 1,000. The bottom line is you're going to triple your net worth this year, okay? And it's April, so start right now. April 8th, tomorrow. Start April 9th, okay? Or whenever I release this video, start tomorrow. So you got $1,000. You have 30 days. In 30 days, you need to make $200. $200 is 20% of 1,000. All right? So boom, you got 30 days, you did it. I'm not even talking about all the extras that you may have made. I'm not talking about any of that. You made your 20%, you're good. Month two comes along. Now you have $1,200, right? You need to make 20% on $1,200. I got it written down right here because when I'm doing videos, I'm not gonna be the quickest with it, all right? So month number two, you got your $1,200. You're gonna make 20% on that, and you're gonna come off with $1,440. So already, month number 2, you almost made 50% profit on your investment, okay? Month number 3 comes along. You start month number 3 and you got $1,440. And at the end, to get your 20%, you just came off with $1,728. Yes, there's some change, and yes, I kind of rounded up, but who cares? The chump change is just for chump change, okay? Give that to the kids, throw it in the street, put it in a homeless jar, leave it on the counter for someone that doesn't have all the change to buy something, whatever. I don't care what you do with it, or use it in your equations. It just gets longer and longer and longer. So, month 4. Month 4 is a big month, guys. Month 4 is a big, big month, okay? So now, we start month 4. We got $1,700, $1,728, all right? Here we go. Month 4, we got to get our 20% on, okay? Boom, we did it. We just doubled our net worth, all right? Now, I don't know what you're working with in terms of cash. Whatever you did work with, you just doubled that. If you did 20, 20, 20, you doubled that. Now, you see it's 4 months, right? But to double it, if you're thinking in your head, you're like, wait, but it should be 5 to make 100. That's where the compound interest comes into. Because even though there's profit, you're putting that profit back into your investment money and using that to make 20%. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So by month number 4, you're up to now $2,073, okay? It goes on and on and on and on until you stop. The numbers get even crazier. Let's just say you have $5,000. And again, so anyways, using the $1,000 deal, at the end of 12 months, you will end up coming out with $8,916. So when I say you tripled your net worth, I lied to you. You made 700%. Why do I say 700%? Because you flipped your 1,000 7 times. Okay? So if you flipped 1,000 7 times, that means you made $7,000 in profit plus your 1,000, which comes out to be $8,916 for the year total. So you made from $1,000, being strict, being disciplined, putting in your work, you just came from $1,000 to $8,916. What you do with that money is up to you at that point, okay? But you succeeded. You did it. So that number's like not super exciting, right? And I could get crazy with it, but I want to keep it where it's like, I don't want to say obtainable for everybody, but I want to keep it lower, okay? We could get into it. I could do a follow-up video where we start talking about 100 grand and 200 grand and all these other things, 50 grand. It doesn't matter, all right? So boom, you got $5,000, right? So I don't know. It doesn't matter. You got 5 grand, and you just see the numbers on $5,000, all right? Month number 1, by the time that's over, you got 6 grand. That 6 grand turns into 7,200. The 7,200 turns into 8,640. By month 4, you're at 10,000. By your 4th month, you're at $10,368. So in 4 months, from 5 grand, you doubled up already. Already doubled up in 4 months. By the time 12 months comes along with compound interest only making your 20%, okay, you end up with $44,580. My people, you made damn near $40,000 on 5 grand, right? You're going to ask me, well, Dave, what should I do? I can't tell you what to do. I can only tell you to be disciplined with yours, all right? I choose cars. And some other investments that I get invested with out there. Maybe a mechanic shop, put some money in that. Maybe a paint booth, rent one out, then rent it out to somebody else. Right? It's all bread. But what I'm saying to you is, if you're not into cars, find out what you're into. If you're into selling stuff on eBay, sell stuff on eBay. If you're into painting, paint. If you want to wash cars, wash cars. It doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is that you set a goal of no less than 20% of your money every single month you're going to bring back, okay? For me, it's cars. So cars are kind of easy, all right? So even, let's just say we get up to it and it's like, and remember, you're taking out 20% every. You're not taking out, but you're making 20%. So even on the $5,000 flip, right? You're only making 20%. So don't look at it like, so month 11 to month 12, you went from $37,000 150. So for argument's sake, you went from 37,000. Okay, you need to make 20% of 37,000. So that's going to be something in the neighborhood of 35 is 7. You got 2, 4. So you got like $7,400 you got to make, but you got $37,000 to do it, right? Because at the end you're gonna have 44, bang bang, you're good. So you might not put that in one car. In my case, I might not put that in one car, right? But I gotta make $7,000. So I gotta think in my head, all right, the easiest way to make $7,000 with $37,000 is break it off a little. Let me put it in 4 cars. 4 cars at that rate, let's say I'm spending $6,000 or $7,000 on a car, I'm probably gonna make about $3,000 a car. $2,000 to $3,000 a car, 3 to 4 cars, 20%. I'll break it in half. I'll figure, all right, I gotta make, let's just say $2,500 a car. That's the bare minimum. So when I'm looking for those 3 cars for the month, guys, you feel me? This is for the month, all right? So that doesn't mean if I sell a car, boom, I can't just run back, flip that money, flip it again, and get it. The goal is just to hit 20%. Anything over 20%, I'm golden. It just makes it better for the next month, or I just spend that money, whatever, don't matter, right? So your thing is like, oh, well, it's hard to make $7,000 in a month. It's not so hard when you have $37,000. You got $37K. You might not want to do one flip and hope to get it. You might not want to put all your money into one beanie to flip, right? You might say, or car, right? So whatever, let's stick with cars. So for me, I'd probably split that up. I'd buy 4 cars, make $2,000 a car, boom, 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 and in 1 month, off all 4 cars. But what you need to understand is, if this car right here sells in the first week, I'm taking that profit. Let's just say I got $2,000 for it. From my 7, now I got to make up 5. But I replaced that car now. You see what I'm saying? So now I bought another car to put back in that spot. And I still got that $2,000 I'm putting in here. Boom, the next week, 2 more cars sell. Boom, boom. I just sold 2 cars. I made $2,000 on each car. I take that off, I put it right here. And I go back and I buy 2 more cars. Okay, 1 more car sells, I got $2,000. So I made my 20% for the month. Now, I just continue to grow that pot. You see what I'm saying? As long as I'm continuously making that 20%. Now, when I have the months out, I made it, I'm looking at what I have, I got the 44K, and I continue to go, all right? The hard part when people do it is it's like, well, how do I get all that money back? Well, if you're gonna do it for a year and you just wanna cash out at the end of the year, whatever you have left, right? So let's just say you sold 3 cars and you have the eight, let's say 8,000 in profit, right? And now you sold 3 cars. So you have the principal from those cars plus the profit. So it's all there. When you sell that last and 4th car, that's where you'll come up with your 44K or more, right? And that's it. At that point, what you do with that money is up to you. You can take that money and you can put it down on a house. You could put that money down on a house and now you have a rental property or a home to live in, all right? You can, so usually it's about 20%, but there are certain programs out there that you can get for as low as 3%. That's a whole different real estate thing that you need to get into, and that's between you and your mortgage broker and how they're gonna work it out. But if you have that money, right, let's just say you have 45 out of the 5, you could take the 5 out and start the next year with the same thing. Or you could say, you know what, screw it. I got this, I'm gonna put this 40K back in. I'm gonna do the same 20% deal again, bam, bam, bam. But every time I have 40, so every 4th month, right? Because you double up every 4th month. So every 4th month when I got that 40, I'm gonna go put it down on the house. And that's just what it is. So it's like, I think 40 is like what? A $200,000 home is 20% of it was 200. Am I doing that math right? Let me think here. I think so. 40%, 40K. 10% of 40K would be 400. So you got to double that and subtract that. So it should be 200,000. So if I'm not, someone in the comments leave it below. I'm saying that 40,000 is 20% of 200,000. So someone just comment below, let me know. I think I'm right though. So, and that's just some quick math. I apologize if I'm wrong. Guys, just correct me. I have no problem being corrected. But let's just say every 4th month you hit that, and now you're out there, you're buying a house for 200, buying a house for 150, 160. So technically speaking, if everything works your way, you can at the end of your 2nd year, right? Because your 1st year, you took your 5,000 and you worked up to 45. Year number 2, every 4th month, you doubled up and you took that 40 and you bought a house, okay? So by your end of your 2nd year, you still got your 40, plus you got 3 rental properties all generating money for you. In a perfect world, that is how it works. As we all know, there is no such thing as a perfect world. But if you're committed to making 20% minimum, you'll never go below that. So when things happen and you might need a roof, or you might need painting, or you might need something, you also made the extras. So you can take the extra money and do the repair that you need, which is a tax write-off because you have the house. But that's a whole nother thing that you want to talk to your CPA about now, not me. Guys, all I'm saying to you is understand money, okay? Understand where I'm coming from. And this is going to go into leveraging credit, right? So if you have a credit card or a line of credit or a personal loan or anything that someone is willing to give you for no interest, or even, let's just say, even at like 2% interest, or like I know my credit card is 5%. So I'll pay, they'll give me a 20K advance and it'll be 5%. So, you know, I'll get that money. It's not a big deal. It's about $1,000. And if you apply that 20,000 to this 20% rule, you'll have that, and don't pay the card off early because they give you 12 to 18 months. So paying off early is no reward. 0 is 0, okay? So paying it off early just means that you paid it off early. You're not saving any interest. There's no amortization table. The goal is to get it paid off by the time you come to the end of those terms, okay? Another video for that. But what I'm saying to you is if you guys have that money, figure out what's going to make you no less than 20% profit. Use that compound interest for yourself and make that bread. You feel me? Like, I know it sounds a lot easier, right? But the difference between me, you, and someone who does it is what we do to do it. You feel me? Like, everyone in this world is given the same 24 hours. What we choose to do with that 24 hours is on us. Some of us are sleeping 12 hours. Some of us are sleeping only 4. Right? Right now, I'm shooting a video. I'm not getting any money for making these videos yet. Down the road, maybe I will, but right now I'm not. But even in my head, I'm still using it like, you know what my reward is? If you guys win, I win, right? So that's my reward right there. That's my payoff. Down the road, when they start hitting me off with some bread, that's an added bonus, all right? But you still put in the time. When I'm done here, I'm going to start looking for cars. I'm going to be at work for the next 3 days, probably watching ACV, trying to buy cars. I already got the mechanics set up, everything else. So when I'm at work, I'm working 14 hours over there. Plus, I got these dudes over here still putting in work. So when I come home on Tuesday, I hit the ground running. I pick up my money from the weekend, okay? So whatever cars sell Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I pick up my bread on Tuesday. Boom, hit me off, that's done. I already bought cars, so now I got more cars coming in. The cars that I have going out are getting put out. So when people ask me, when you see those inventory, like, oh, how come you have that car sitting for so long? Because there's so many other cars coming in so fast that sometimes I don't have time to do a big job, but it will get done eventually. I'm just not focused like if you have one car. If you have one car, that's the only car you got in your brain. That's the only car you're messing with. You gotta sell that car. You gotta get it fixed. That's not what this video is about. I'm gonna edit probably all that out. Make that 20, guys, if there's a gap here, it's because I just edited a whole part out about some other stuff with cars or whatever. But anyway, that's the 20% rule. It's the rule I live by, and I haven't been as strict, but I've definitely gotten a lot better. And I can tell you this right now, I don't mess around. If I'm not making 20% every month on my initial investments, then it's just not making money and I need to get into something else. I suggest you do the same thing. This is a car channel, so of course we're gonna say cars, but I don't care if you do anything that has to do with flipping. Whatever it is that you're flipping, make sure you're making that 20% and then not taking any profit past before that 20%, if that makes sense. If you want to take profit after the 20%, do you. And if you could do 30 or 40, even better. 20% I feel is a number that's obtainable, okay? So don't take no profit till you get that 20. So again, like on $1,000, you don't take no money until you make $1,200 back. You take that 1,000, so you got your 1,000 you invested plus your 200 profit. You put that together, it's 1,200. Anything past that month one that you want to keep, then go ahead, keep it. Month two, start with your 1,200. You put the 1,200 in the street. You don't spend no money until you got your 1,440. Once you got your 1,440, if you want to spend your profit, go ahead, that's on you. Me personally, I just throw it right into the kitty. You know what I mean? Like I put it right in there and I just watch it stack, 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 stack. And that's just, that's how I do it. And I feel like that's how you should do it. And that's just the way it is. And even like with the cars, like when I buy individual vehicles, like I look at it like, yo, I won't sell it for no less than 20%. Because again, I need my money to make 20%. Anyway, guys, I hope this made sense. And that's really, I know that the title of the video is how to triple your worth in a year. But in all honesty, it's how to make 700%. Because that's really what it is. Like, because even, let me see. So with the 5,000, right, you made 40. So so on $5,000 investment, you end up with 44.5. So let's just say 45. You subtract the 5, you still made 40,000 in profit for the year. So that is actually what is that, like 8 times, right? So 5, 8. So it's a lot of money. It's 9. I'm sorry, 9 because 50 would be 10 and we're at 45. So you made 9 times, 900% of your investment. So it's 100% every time it doubles. 5 to 10, then that 5 doubles up again and went to 15. So every time you make 5, that's 100% of your investment. Your initial investment was $5,000. That's how I do it, at least. Guys, I gotta go. Hope you like it. Hit that subscribe button. I did it real quick for you. And I could really get into making a lot more videos when it comes to this type of finance stuff and how to work that money. Because this is really, really like something I enjoy doing. I talk to people about it all the time, especially the younger generation that really not everyone's very educated when it comes to money and finance. So it's really nice to help someone out and let them understand money. Let them understand that those $300 pair of sneakers, that $300 pair of sneakers could have been $400 the next month. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you could take that money, invest it, and keep doubling up. I'm not saying you can't spend and have a good time. What I'm saying is understand when you're spending and having a good time that it can't come from this money over here. It's got to come from your play money. A piece of advice someone gave me when I was 5 years old. His name was Neil, stockbroker dude. All right, I don't even know why he's talking to a 5-year-old about some shit like this. The dude was crazy, but it was the 80s. You guys all know what was happening in the 80s. If you don't, look it up. You already know, or should. So he said to me, if you want to be rich, I said, yeah, I want to be rich. He said, what do you think is rich? Back then, I thought $1 million meant I would be rich. He laughed and he said, here's rich. Rich is finding out all your bills for the month, okay? So if you have $5,000 in bills for the month, triple it. Now you got 15,000, okay? Because you tripled your bills. So you got 15,000. Find out how much money it'll take to invest into whatever it is you want to invest in that will give you a $15,000 return every single month. Now I'm using 5 as an even number because I just spoke about it, and 15, whatever, it doesn't matter. And he said, you'll then be rich. Because when you don't have to go to work, when you don't have to do things, when you're making 3 times the amount of what's going out, you no longer have to worry about bills. So guys, I leave you with that. I think it was a great piece of advice. It's unfortunate that it took me so many years to put it into play, but I will tell you this now, it is beautiful. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, holla at your boy. I will always return your messages. You know what I mean? Email me. I'm out.